down.
Good afternoon everybody and welcome to Nguyen Shui, Inle Lake, Shan State, Burma. So I got in on what was one of, not the worst night bus I've ever had, but an unpleasant one to say the least. So spent most of the morning in bed, complete write-off of the morning, just kind of recuperating, planning what I'm going to be doing over the next few days here. And I've just decided to take a little bit of a stroll around the city and see, well I say a city, a very small village, and see what it has to offer. Let's see what we can find, eh? Okay, so I've just found this really cool hill viewpoint that kind of looks like there used to be a temple next to it. It's on maps.me marked as a viewpoint, so I feel no guilt in climbing this. Right, let's do it. We're proper wind testing it up here at the top of this hill. So behind me you can see Yadana Mang Aon. I'm crap with Burmese names, I've got to keep looking. That one is Quang Dal. They're alright. I've seen bigger and more spectacular, but it's nice to see something Shan. Right, let's get down this hill. So those two ladies walking along in pink, yes they were ladies. Monks can be girls here, who knew? Although I guess they're called nuns, not monks, but they have the shaved head thing, they just wear pink instead of orange. It's kind of cool. So since I've been traveling again outside of living in Thailand and working with elephants, people keep asking me, where is an ethical venue to go see elephants? I don't want the elephants harmed. I like what you do, but give us a recommendation. Now that's really, really hard because I have not been everywhere and I have not researched everywhere. But I was in the hostel this morning in Inle Lake, and in the guide there was an elephant sanctuary advertised. So if that place turns out to be decent, I'll put it down in the description. Tomorrow, I'm planning on doing a sunrise boat trip out onto the lake itself. In the afternoon, getting a bicycle, riding around half of the lake, getting a ferry across it with the bike, and then riding up the other side of the lake. Looking forward to that. Okay, so as you can see, I'm just lounging about here, sunbathing on the roof of Hostel Bello, another great hostel. I'd probably say the Mandalay one was slightly better, but seems pretty good. Yeah, there's not a lot to do here in Nguyen Shui. I guess the Inle Lake stuff will kick off tomorrow when I've got like boat tours and cycling around the town and the outskirts of the lake, and things should get interesting from there. But for now, it's nap time. Okay, so I had a pretty successful sunbathe up on the roof there, and I hadn't gone completely scarlet either. Good job. I'm gonna head to the rooftop now, see if I can get a decent lapse on the GoPro and probably get a few drinks in. So the sunset was pretty good. Far from the best I've seen in Burma, but it was still enjoyable. I'm gonna sign off now, and we'll catch up tomorrow when it's the sunrise on the lake. Good morning here from Inle Lake. We're just out here on a boat watching the beautiful sunrise and watching some people pay to get photos with the local fishermen. Anything to add, boys? Anything?
Not really.
No,
at the moment.
the Germans have nothing to say. They would like to add, it's far too early to say anything. I agree. Alright, so we're here with the potato squad. Say hi, boys.
Welcome back.
And yeah, we're gonna head out on some bikes and check out what the lake has to offer. See you then. So we just got to the hot spring and found out they charge 10 US per person. 10 whole dollars. We're not happy about it, are we, boys?
No, not at all.
But while we're talking to the camera, tell us about your bikes. What are they called?
This one's called Deborah. Mike is pretty good.
Treats you good.
I like Beatrice.
Beatrice. What a machine.
What a machine.
Mine's called James.
This one for Mike.
My name's James.
Who's your mate? James.
That Australian thing. You never seen that? England. And they're from Germany. Yeah. There we go. On the east side of the lake. What we're checking out here, natural swimming pool is one, and lunch.
And since you've been gone, I've been trying to fix me, and I'm getting there. Yeah, I'm getting there.
Yeah, we went by bike.
Let's do it. We're gonna cycle across this bridge.
Lately, I've seen you on television. Yeah,
Wobblier than I
it feels like I'm watching you from a prison.
It might not be possible. I might die.
And I want to hold myself in my own arms tonight, but I'm moving on.
Let's do this.
Yes, I'm moving on. You're so drunk, and I must find my way.
So we just got to the other side of the river. We're going to check out some of the sights around here.
Great.
And,
a great boat ride.
yeah, boat ride was incredible. Yeah, I think lunch and swimming is on the menu. So
Make this
proper off-roading now. Managed to find something on our bicycle today that was meant to be there, the natural swimming pool. It's very concretey, but I'm going to jump in.
Running around like I don't know directions. Staying at home like I don't feel affection. And everyone's right when they say that I've been moving on in time. That I'm getting there. Lately I've heard you on radio stations, and I love your voice, so I just feel frustration. And everyone's right when they say that I've been moving on in time. Yes, I'm moving on. You're so drunk, and I must find my way to make this stop.
The water was great, but this one's going to be awesome.
Just tell us about that drink there.
I don't know, I found it on the streets. Like somebody told me to drink it. It looks great. I'm going to try it.
So the swimming hole was highly refreshing. I think we're going to head to a local restaurant now.
Yeah.
Go
Some fish.
try some fish. Okay, so we've just stopped off here at the Bamboo Hut restaurant, waiting for our food with a cold one. Anything to add, gentlemen?
No, cheers.
Cheers. Hang on, Prost.
Prost.
So when you order fish, do you normally expect a whole fish? Because I don't.
I don't. Me neither. But you get a whole fish.
What do you think of the fish?
I really liked it. It was a bit of a mess to like get rid of all the bones, but it was really good.
What about you boys?
It was probably about the best fish I ever had for $3. So
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever going to be
So
better.
I don't eat often fish, but it was very, very good.
So we just had a magnificent lunch here at the Bamboo Hut on Inle Lake. I'd highly recommend if you're patient. If you're not patient, don't come here because the fish took an hour, but it was worth the wait. It was delicious. Right, we're going to ride back into town now. All in all, successful trip. Just giving the bikes back. I think now it's time for a beer. I think time for a beer. And collapse. So it's the 17th. It's St. Paddy's Day. There's going to be lots of drinks and debauchery on the rooftop at 5. It's currently 2:30. So yeah, I'm gonna pass the hell out until then. Okay, so I'm showered, I'm ready to go, I'm ready to party. It's Paddy's Day, let's get our drink on. I'll see you guys tomorrow for a longer, more extensive boat tour, see some of the older history of Inle Lake, and that'll be it for the vlog, I think. So yeah, stick around and I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, everybody, and as you can probably hear, we're on Inle Lake, doing a tour around on the boat for the day, hitting up most of the tourist sites around here that I haven't seen already. I'm hoping they're not like so touristic and it's actually a good experience. Shan culture has been fascinating so far, so I'm hoping to learn a bit more today and just enjoy a day on the lake. So the first major stop of our Inle Lake boat tour is a silk, I want to say factory, but it's not really a factory, it's a couple of women with wooden machines, but it's pretty interesting how they make their stuff here in the Shan state. So the woven goods that the women are turning out here is the value goes for about as little as $10 US to about as much as 200, 250. So I won't be buying anything, but the quality is fantastic actually. The women here have really got themselves a good business model going. If you want some very expensive but decent clothing, check this place out. So we're in a cigar and cigarette making house with traditional banana leaf, and it's so minty, so minty. That's unbelievable.
Good taste, very good taste.
Yeah.
Yeah. So natural. And
healthy smoke.
Yeah.
Trust me, girl. You wanna be high for this.
Wicked, wicked, jungle is massive. Wicked, wicked, jungle is massive. Wicked, original, we're bigger.
Having some trouble with your rap.
Oh, man, I'm almost naked. Filming me.
Okay, so we just had a fantastic lunch on the lake, and we're now gonna head on to some of the other floating villages. I think there's some pagodas and stuff to see, so yeah, let's check it out. So the next stop, we've managed to find ourselves at a pagoda with a massive Shan market next to it. Lots of traditional clothing and general tourist goods. What was that? I didn't even see that.
Nothing.
Yeah, so we're gonna go check it out. So the pagoda here kind of looks more like a conference hall from the like 1980s, but it's alright. So we're currently watching the live feed of what's going on.
Right.
Literally right there. And we don't know why. So I think what was going on inside there is there's these gold orbs in the middle of the chamber, and I think they were Buddhas at one point, but everyone's putting gold leaf on it every single day. Every single visitor's putting more gold on it, so now they're just kind of like big blobs. So that last stop with the pagoda was a bit underwhelming. There wasn't really that much going on there that was very interesting. We're off to a silver and goldsmith now, and then a few other kind of like smithenry type crafty places around these floating villages. So the woman working here was just telling us this is the raw material rock that has copper, gold, silver, iron in it, and they get all of that from the mountains of the Shan, and then they break it down into the actual individual materials like that. It's 100% silver. It's very heavy and dense. So the silversmith was actually pretty interesting. I think we're off to somewhere very similar now, but until then I'm just enjoying these backwaters. So that last stop there was where they make all their traditional Shan umbrellas. The store next door had long neck people, which they only live here just for tourists. They're not actually local to this area, so I obviously didn't take any photos or anything. Plus the store next to it was full of ivory, and that upsets me to my very core. You'd think tourists would know better by now, but there you go. So the floating gardens are spectacular. It's like a giant ecosystem of marine plant life just organized throughout these bamboo sticks across a huge expanse of the lake. So we're here at the jumping cat monastery, and I don't see any cats, and nothing is jumping. So I was mistaken, there are some cats, they just don't jump. That cat there was definitely a monk in a past life. So the jumping cat monastery was a good way to finish off the tour. I just had like a 5-minute conversation with a monk with fluent English about the civil wars going on in Burma, in northern Shan State, about how China might be involved, how the Mon and Karen people have signed ceasefires, so they're under less stress now, although bad stuff does still happen. One intelligent man and willing to talk about hard topics in Burma. It's quite refreshing. Right, let's get back to Nguyen Shui and a goodbye to Inle Lake, I think. That was an excellent last day on the lake. Now let's get the hell off this boat.
The parade,
yeah, what was it?
I think it was the monks' inauguration, so they're becoming monks at the moment, or like today. And they're gonna stay monks for, I don't know, at least a week probably. And they're having a big parade all through the city, riding on horses, doing some music things and whatever.
We're just here chilling on the top of the Estela Bello, enjoying a few of our new cigarettes.
The mid ones.
Drinking mojitos and beer. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the Inle vlogs. I'm off to Yangon tomorrow, so I'm there for 4 nights. So that'll be the vlog carrying on from here. Yeah, anything to add, gentlemen?
No, we had a great time. Hey, see you guys. Probably not, but still we had a great time. Thanks.
Okay, see you then.
Get down.